Welcome to the podcast.
A totally human experience.
I'm Aiden.
I'm Nikon.
And I'm Logan.
And this is a podcast where we are totally humans and not the element xenon.
Speaking of the elements, today we're going to be ranking them, all 118.
We'll be ranking them in alphabetical order and placing them in tiers S through F, with S being the highest and F being the lowest.
So, let's get into this.
First element we have is actinium. Actinium, where I think it should go in A tier.
I would agree with that. I mean, it's fairly important, and it has a whole category of elements named after it.
Yeah, that checks out.
And then aluminum.
Also very important, used in airplanes and many other industrial machines.
Yeah,
It's
that
important. I feel like it should go in B tier, though.
I do agree, because while it is important, it's also very common.
And also, it can be pronounced both aluminum and aluminium.
Next is americium.
I pronounce it americium, so I'm putting it an F.
Yeah, F. It's the America element. We don't like it.
I wonder what that's actually named after, though.
I think it's named after America.
Oh, but it's americium.
It's americium.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And then antimony.
Yes, antimony.
Isn't antimony a poison or something?
I think you're thinking of arsenic.
Yeah, probably.
That's soon. I think antimony should go like C tier.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of it, but also, wait, isn't antimony like a precious metal or something?
It's like a metalloid, I thought, or
maybe.
It might be a metal, but it's like right next to like the non-metals.
Yeah. What's next?
Argon.
Argon.
I'm inclined to put argon very high.
Yeah, I think
love
so
argon.
too.
Like I'm inclined to S tier.
I mean,
almost.
it's the third noble gas, and most of the noble gases are fairly important and used in neon signs and things like that.
My main reason is that argon is used in a lot of chemistry as like a neutral gas.
Mm-hmm.
So are we comfortable with S tier? It's pretty high.
Maybe A tier. I think A tier.
A tier. Is it better or worse than actinium?
I think it's better.
Okay.
I think it's better.
All right.
Because actinium, we were doing it based off of the fact that it has a category named after it.
Right. Arsenic is a poison. Do we put in S tier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the base for most poisons in existence.
Great. All right, that's easy. Next one. Astatine.
Astatine. Okay.
I don't care.
What's
much.
I don't care.
astatine?
I don't care for it that much.
D tier?
D tier.
Yeah.
It's
D
not
tier.
actually bad, but
Next is barium.
isn't
Barium.
any strong opinions about barium?
No, all I know is it's an alkali.
Like most elements, I know nothing about its
It
existence.
seems pretty good. C tier maybe or
Yeah,
B tier?
C tier. I'd say C tier.
Above or below antimony? I think below.
Below, because I know more about antimony.
Okay.
What's next?
Berkelium.
Isn't that super heavy? Isn't that one of the
It's the
synthetic ones?
97th.
I think it's synthetic. Yeah, because there's 96 natural ones. So, but I
I'm
would
not
put it-
super in love with that. I'm thinking like honestly maybe D tier.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Actually-
D tier.
It's probably natural.
Probably not. No.
It might. It's either one of the first synthetic elements or the very last natural element.
I think it's
But-
the very last.
No, because like
natural element,
uranium's like
because
the last one, isn't it?
I think D tier.
D tier.
It's technetium.
Better or worse than astatine?
Worse, because I've heard of astatine and I haven't heard of berkelium.
Beryllium, I think beryllium should go somewhat high, like B tier maybe.
I think B tier. Yeah,
I think it should be worse than aluminum.
I agree with that.
Bismuth's A tier.
Yes,
Ever seen?
I
those cool
agree. A tier.
bismuth knives?
I'd say better than
What's
actinium.
bismuth? What's bismuth again?
It's those things where like it's a knife or something made of bismuth, and it has like those cool like kind of pearlescent effect.
Yeah, it's
a
a
metal.
it's a really cool metal.
It's the 83rd one.
Yeah.
Borium isn't the Bohr models
Yeah, so I think
B tier.
B tier. Yeah, B tier.
that works.
Worse
Is
worse than both the other ones.
Okay. Boron.
I think fairly important. Maybe B or A.
I don't really know much about boron, honestly.
All I know is
Maybe
it's
C?
a relatively it's a gas. And
Yeah.
Let's do
I think
B.
right
or
next to
C.
carbon and stuff. I think it's fairly reactive, but I think maybe C or B.
Okay, I think C. Let's
C?
put top. Do we put it above antimony?
I think below antimony.
Okay. Bromine, I think bromine's S tier.
Yes, bromine
Yeah.
definitely.
I love
Bromine.
bromine. It's like one of the only liquid ones other than mercury.
Yeah.
I think lower. Is it lower or higher than arsenic?
I think lower
Yeah,
Okay.
lower.
because arsenic is definitely one of the best.
Cadmium.
Cadmium, that's
Cadmium.
a metal,
Ooh.
right?
That's one of the elementic metals.
It is.
So where's it go?
In cadmium times.
I think- I think B, bottom of B.
Why don't we put it below borium? Or
No, above borium. Sorry.
Yeah,
what about
that
beryllium?
works.
I think it's below beryllium.
Calcium straight F.
Straight F.
Yes.
Hello, Nikon here. We had some technical difficulties, but you aren't missing anything important. Continue.
So if you need calcium, you're kind of weak. So I'm putting that above americium.
Yeah.
But
Anything's better than America, you know?
Californium. Californium. What do you think
Well,
of California?
is California better
F
than
tier.
America?
But they do kind of have cool beaches.
Yeah. And they're technology hub too.
Bottom of D.
Maybe
Yeah,
bottom of D.
Bottom
Well,
D
I
works.
think maybe above berkelium.
Yeah, probably above berkelium. Acetine I think's better though.
Yeah.
Carbon should go in A or S, I think.
I think S.
Carbon's
S.
great.
Just because of how important it is to life. And
think-
how
yeah.
and how
Carbon-
versatile it is.
It's important, but it's not
amazing.
cool, so it's going below bromine. Any
Honestly,
objection?
I can agree with that. I think it's about the same as bromine, being honest.
Personally, the rule of cool is the most important factor for me.
but, yeah. Looks like
Cerium.
cerium.
Cerium. 58th element.
58.
It makes me think of like.
I've never
scientific
heard of it before.
serums.
Being honest, I think F tier.
I don't think F tier because it's not bad. I think
I say C tier, if only because it starts with C.
I respect that. Is it worse than barium?
I think it's worse than barium, just because we don't really know anything about it.
Cesium.
Cesium, honestly, I think
Cease to exist.
fairly high.
Okay, strong
Fairly
opinions.
high.
Strong opinions.
Fairly
I think
high.
B tier.
I think B tier as well. Maybe above borium.
Is
And,
it below cadmium?
Yeah, I think it's below cadmium.
Great. Chlorine. Chlorine gas. Chlorine.
It's in
pools.
salt. I love salt.
I
It's
think
got to be
A
high.
tier.
I think A tier. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
better than actinium.
works.
It's better than that. It's lower than bismuth because it doesn't look cool.
Yeah,
It just is
yeah.
cool. Chromium.
Oh, chromium.
chromium.
That's like chrome stuff. That's like
That-
it merges with like steel for chrome looking plates and stuff.
I
It's
don't-
really cool.
I don't think it's A though.
It's shiny.
Is it B?
I think B.
B
Yeah.
works.
I
Above
think-
borium, above cesium, above cadmium, but below beryllium, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah.
That works.
Cobalt. I like cobalt because there's cobalt in Terraria, and that's like one of my favorite games.
It makes blue glass. We need to
Cobalt.
put it
Yeah,
high.
cobalt's pretty cool.
I think A tier.
Yes.
A tier?
Okay,
High
we-
A.
We
High
like
A.
a lot of these elements, okay? Above actinium, do we put it above chlorine?
No, I don't think so.
I think we might
Maybe
because it looks cool.
it does.
It's a
Yeah,
low bit,
I think.
though.
I think just above chlorine. What's next?
Copernicum. It's named after like a
It's
scientist.
named after Copernicus, so that means it's decently good.
I don't like the fake elements. Though.
I think D tier.
Yeah, I don't like these fake
I
elements.
think above berkelium and californium though.
Okay. This shows all the later elements look kind of weird. Copper, Cu.
Cuprum, yay.
Is it
Copper.
cuprium?
It's not copper.
I think it's cuprum, but it's pretty important. I think it's pretty important. I'd say B tier or maybe bottom of A tier.
I think it should be like top of C tier, honestly.
Top of C. Okay.
Like it's better than it's better than borium.
Yeah. So bottom of B.
I think above cadmium, below chromium.
I think that's a good place.
Mid
That's a
B
good
sounds
place.
good.
Why is there so
Curium.
many that start with C?
I don't know. Curium.
Named after Marie Curie.
She was great. We should put this high.
Didn't
I
she like
think-
die due to radiation, or was that different?
Yeah, she died
Okay.
because she was investigating the element radon.
All right, we put that one F tier.
What?
Radon F tier.
Where do we put curium? What are we thinking?
I think top of B. Maybe
Top
just
of B.
below aluminum.
Just below. It's better than beryllium, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Darmstadium or Darmstadt.
That's a super heavy, right? Is that like 116 or something?
110.
110.
I think D or C. C.
Maybe top of D.
Yeah, top of D. Is it better than astatine?
I don't think so.
All right.
This works.
Dubnium 105.
Dubnium. I think right behind the one we did before.
Is it better than Copernicum though?
I think it's worse because it's not named after science.
Is it better than Californium?
Yes.
Okay. Dysprosium, element 66, dy.
Dysprosium.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yes, no, we know.
I think maybe bottom of C.
Bottom of C. Is it better or worse than cerium?
Better, I think, but worse than barium.
All right.
That works.
Einsteinium should get like B, I think.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I
Or
like
top
that.
of C. I think top of C.
Top of
Yeah,
C,
that works.
right before antimony.
That does.
Yeah,
right
that'll
after
work.
antimony.
After, you just put it in front of.
Yeah. It's higher up on the list.
Yeah.
So
You said after.
yeah, assuming we're going bottom up, right?
Okay.
Erbium.
Erbium. I don't know. Honestly, I don't.
Probably D tier maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's worse. I think it's better than Darmstadium.
Yeah, but worse than astatine.
Europium. Is that near to Europe?
Yeah.
Might be named after Europa.
Okay, right above America.
Yep.
All right, fermium.
Ooh, that's named after Fermi.
Yeah.
And that's the guy who did the Fermi paradox, which was
Yeah.
civilization stuff.
Also,
I like
isn't he the guy who like measured nuclear bombs or something?
Yeah.
A piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. I think B tier.
I think high B tier, like
Yeah, high
above
B tier.
curium maybe or below curium.
I think above Kieran.
I think that works.
Like he didn't die for his work, but at least he made nuclear bombs and
What's
stuff.
next?
Fluorovium 114.
Fluorovium.
It's
I
just a
like-
knockoff fluorine.
I like the name. Let's put it high.
It's a knockoff fluorine.
I think bottom of D tier.
On a D tier. Yeah, I think it's worse than
Above.
berkelium.
Yeah, I agree.
Fluorine.
Fluorine?
I think fluorine should go like honestly either C or A.
Yeah,
I
I
think,
think maybe bottom of A tier.
I think it's
It is the literal most reactive element on the periodic table, so that puts it already pretty high.
I think below chlorine though.
Yeah,
It doesn't make pools, although it does keep your teeth healthy.
yeah.
Francium. I think
It's
francium
named
could be a
after
good
France.
C. Oh,
I think-
France.
It's named after France.
Okay.
Worse than America.
No.
No, better than America actually.
No, they said some good stuff. Gadolinium.
What number?
64.
Gadolinium?
Yeah. C.
I don't even care. So C.
Yeah, let's go see.
Like it's not actively bad. It has a nice name, I guess. But is it worse or better than cerium?
Honestly, I don't think it matters. But
Okay. Gallium.
gallium is pretty cool. At room temperature, if you hold it in your hand, it turns liquid, which I really
Is
think
it worse than borium?
worse than borium.
Yeah.
It's better.
Okay. Copper. Better or worse?
Same. So let's put it just.
All right. Germanium.
It's named after Germany, and Germany's been pretty cool recently.
So, well, except for the whole AFD thing.
Yeah.
We can put it in C tier, I
I
think.
think C tier, maybe above boron.
But born, is it better or worse than antimony?
I think worse. I
Worse
don't
than
th-
antimony?
think it's about the same as antimony, being honest.
All right. Gold.
Ooh,
I like.
S tier.
Gold's got
Yeah,
to
that's
It has to be S tier.
yeah, gotta go high.
Gold has
Also-
been a facet of human civilization for millennia.
Orium. Okay, better or worse than carbon?
Worse.
Are we sure? Because it looks cool.
What does borium look like?
Better.
Gold.
Oh,
Let's put it above carbon. Let's put it better than carbon for now.
But below bromine. Because
Yes.
bromine's cool blood red and also liquid.
Yeah.
Hafnium. I think it should go in C since that's about halfway through.
Yep.
yeah.
It literally
makes
is half
sense.
the name, so
Yeah.
Maybe-
halfway through C as well.
yeah.
Okay. Hassium. It's
Hassium.
another fake element, so I don't really
Hassle.
care where it goes.
I think bottom of D or even
I'm
middle of F.
inclined to rank it.
I don't actually hate it though, so I think it goes in D. I don't actively hate it.
Yeah.
It's named. There's a Pokemon character that shares its name.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I think
So-
D tier though.
I think D.
Is it better or worse than California?
Worse.
Great. Berkelium.
Better.
Alright.
Mm,
Helium. Helium.
I like helium. First
Helium's
noble gas,
good.
pretty important. It makes things float, and it also makes your voice high.
I
But
say
here's
B
the
tier.
thing: we're running out of helium, so maybe we should rate it F so that people don't use it. It's-
I think we need to
I don't
rate
think
it.
we have that influence.
It's-
We don't have that influence. Yeah.
Yeah, we have the influence. Everyone listens to us. But
yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's important in medical technology, but I don't want people to use it for balloons.
I think we rate it B just because
B.
of what it's used in, and I think high B, like maybe.
I think right below aluminum.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And before.
They both help things fly.
Yep.
Holmium, element 67.
It's
Home.
named after Sherlock Holmes.
No, I think it's named after Holm being the name for home in Nordic, but.
I don't think
Old
you make
Norse.
homes out of this. This isn't wood.
Yeah, I think honestly D tier or C tier.
I think C tier.
C tier.
I agree with
Is
Steve.
it-
I think it's worse than boron, but better than hafnium.
That's fair. Plus, hafnium needs to be in the center.
Yeah.
Hydrogen. I like hydrogen.
I think
Hydrogen
hydrogen's
goes
pretty
high.
high.
Also, water. Water's
Water?
very
Yeah,
important.
probably-
Water's important.
Is it A
Hydrogen S
or
tier?
S?
I think it's bottom of S.
I
Yeah,
think it's
bottom
top
S
of
makes
A.
Top of A.
Is it
Top.
better or worse than argon?
I think it's better.
I'm not so sure.
I think
I like argon more.
okay. That sounds fine. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good.
Alright. Indium.
Named after India.
I like indie games.
Indie games are pretty cool.
Indie
yeah.
games are great.
I think we should put like top of B.
Top of B.
Yeah.
That would be
Really?
works.
I think it's below aluminum and helium though.
Oh, yeah. Also, probably below fermium.
Yeah.
I think right above beryllium.
Right. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yep.
Iodine.
Iodine.
Isn't there like light bulbs?
Yeah, I think so. It's
Okay,
also
F
like
tier.
it's also in like the atmosphere and it's bad for the atmosphere. So
Oh, yeah.
I think F
Yeah,
it's like a
tier.
component of acid rain. I'm
It's
pretty
better
sure.
than calcium though.
Yeah.
Iridium, that's in Stardew Valley.
Ooh,
that
yeah.
gets a
Ooh,
I love
iridium,
iridium.
that goes high. That
A
goes
tier.
high.
A
Yeah.
tier.
I think A tier. I think below fluorine.
Isn't it purple? Or is that just
Yeah,
in
I
Stardew
think so.
Valley?
Oh wait, it's purple.
So
I think
above
it's
cobalt, easily.
Yeah, it's above cobalt.
Is that better than the rainbow that Bismuth has, though?
No.
Okay. Iron.
Iron. Okay, let's see.
Iron makes muscles.
Iron's kind of foundational.
It is in
to
muscles. It's also really important to
society.
humans in general because we've used it for so many things.
Also, if you make it with bones, then you get
But-
steel.
But then again,
What? Mix it with bones?
Yeah, because bones are made of carbon. That's actually one of
yeah.
the earliest forms of steel.
But
Yeah.
then again,
Oh yeah,
if
'cause
we
they
didn't
would,
have iron,
yeah, 'cause
we
they
wouldn't
would-
have screwed up the environment.
because they would have because they
No.
burn bones in the while
I
they
don't think
smoke.
iron is the biggest cause of global warming.
No.
It's definitely not. But I mean,
No.
if we had never figured out how to found iron,
Well, by
we never
that
would've reached
you
this
can say
point.
carbon's the worst because carbon is what allows us to be alive.
Yeah, that's fair. So carbon F tier?
No,
Too
Okay.
late to change that. I think.
no.
I think iron should be high B or low A.
I think low A, being honest.
Well,
Alright,
it
I
makes
think
sense.
it's better than actinium,
I
worse than
think so, too.
chlorine.
I
Is it
think
better
so,
or
too.
worse than fluorine?
I think better.
Alright.
Interrupting the normal discussion to give you a fun fact here. Did you know that horses have a unique genetic mutation that allows their muscles to use oxygen twice as efficiently as elite human athletes? Performance-enhancing drugs? More like performance-enhancing genes. And now let's go back to the discussion, starting with Krypton.
Krypton is a pretty interesting element. Isn't that like kryptonite?
Yeah,
Superman?
Superman.
So F
It
tier.
kills Superman.
So F tier.
Yeah. 'cause-
Is it worse? I think it's worse than iodine. It's
I
better than europium
Why does
Yes.
Superman mean F?
because
No,
Superman's cool.
it's-
Kryptonite
Yeah, it's bad
kills
for
Superman.
Superman.
Oh yeah, that works.
Are you advocating for Superman murder?
Is the next
No?
Okay, good.
Is the next one what I think it is?
It's lanthanum.
Yeah, it's lanthanum.
Lanthanum should go up there with
Same place as
actinium.
actinium.
Where is actinium?
It's in the bottom of A right now.
Oh yeah. Is it better or worse than actinium?
I think it's better because I think it has
It's
a,
lighter. Is
Better.
the issue.
I think
Better.
it has a cooler name.
Better
has a cool
because
name,
it's better because the last lanthanide that has its symbol share my initials.
Oh yeah. I
That's
like it also because it's not filled with those fake elements.
Yeah.
Lawrencium.
Named after that Lawrence guy. He was
No
important.
clue which one.
Yep, no clue which one.
I
I think-
C tier.
Yeah,
Or
C
D
bottom,
tier?
works.
bottom of C, top
Bottom
of D.
C works.
Bottom
Bottom
C.
C. top
Is
D.
it better than gadolinium?
Probably, yeah.
Is it better than cerium?
Probably, yeah.
Is it better than dysprosium?
Probably not, because dysprosium has a cool name.
Great.
Yeah.
Lead. Lead should go high.
Ooh.
Like a B
But
or
lead
higher.
kills us.
It does kill us,
Actually, why
but it
not?
also
Sorry, never mind.
protects us
To
from
be fair, it was our own fault.
it protects us from radiation too, because of how dense it is.
Do you want to put in high B?
I think mid B.
I think mid B.
Well, yeah, mid to high B.
Maybe better than indium, but worse than curium.
So yeah, I think that's a good spot. Well, should we put it better than curium since it can resist radiation?
And Curie couldn't. Yeah, probably.
I mean, to be fair, she resisted it for a while. Honestly, impressive.
Yeah, very impressive.
But maybe she should have used a bit more lead. Lithium-ion batteries.
This-
Ooh,
lithium
lithium's
goes
cool.
high. It's my favorite
Lithium
element.
goes cool.
I like lithium.
I think
Is that S tier?
top of A, being honest. Maybe right below hydrogen, or maybe right above hydrogen.
I'm satisfied with that.
Below or above hydrogen?
I think below, just below.
All right. Livermorium. Is that like a city in Britain?
Yeah,
Okay, F tier.
yeah, F tier.
Is
I think
it-
it's, honestly, it's not worse than Europe as a whole, than Europium, but actually, yeah, I think just above Europium, just behind Krypton.
All right. Lutetium.
Never heard of it.
Shares my initials.
Oh, it does. It does.
We'll put it in C tier then.
Yeah, bottom of C.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Ooh, magnesium is next.
Magnesium.
Important. It has a lot of magnetic properties, you know?
Also, isn't it like something we use in our bodies?
Yeah, we need magnesium. I don't remember what for. I think it's like something to do with our blood.
I don't like it as much as aluminum, so definitely B tier.
Yeah.
I think it's
Um,
worse than lead.
Yeah.
Is it better than curium?
I say no.
Honestly, yeah, I think so. Because Curie needed it to live, you know?
Yeah. Manganese, straight F.
Yeah.
What?
I always get confused between manganese and magnesium.
Yeah.
So I'm taking out manganese.
I don't like manganese.
I think it's better or worse than calcium.
Better.
All right. Meitnerium. It has the same initials as like Mount Everest. So I like it.
Pretty high,
That
pretty high.
works.
You know, Mount Everest is like the tallest above land mountain in the world.
Great S.
No, not S, because
Maybe high B.
there's still a taller mountain.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
It's just underwater. So I think we put it B.
B? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it better or worse than magnesium? I think worse.
I said, oh yeah, I did say B.
Better or worse than copper?
Better.
All right. Better or worse than chromium?
Worse.
Great. All right. Mendelevium.
It's named after Gregor
Gregor
Mendel.
Mendel, we put
genetics.
Yes.
I love genetics.
Genetics
are
is fun.
great.
I honestly think A tier.
A tier? All right.
It works.
Better or worse than fluorine?
Probably worse.
Lanthanum and actinium?
Probably about the same as those two, so right in the middle of them.
No, we can't put it in the middle. We have to keep this connected.
That's true. Probably above then.
Great. Mercury, it's liquid. Put it
I
in
love
S,
it. S tier. S tier.
Also, it killed like a Chinese emperor. So
Yeah, when she
yeah.
tried eating it to gain immortality.
pretty good kill count.
Also, it's gotten tons of kills from whenever it was used in the mining industry and drove people insane. I think it's below gold.
It's worse than bromine, definitely.
I think it's worse than gold.
Okay, is it above carbon?
No, I think it's worse than carbon as well.
All right, bottom. Molybdenum or
Molybdenum.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't really care much about it.
I don't
Put it in
care.
C.
C. Yeah.
Is it better or worse than lawrencium?
Probably about the same. Being honest, put it just below. I'd say.
Great. Moscovium, is that Moscow?
Yeah, it's named after Moscow.
All right, let's put that right here.
Bottom, very bottom.
Neodymium magnets.
Oh yeah. Where's the other magnet guy? Lithium? No, not
No,
lithium.
magnesium.
Magnesium. Yeah, put it below magnesium, right below magnesium.
That works.
Although it has a cooler name than magnesium,
Also,
so maybe above.
but we need magnesium to live.
Yeah, that's fair.
Neon.
Ooh,
Neon.
Neon is
goes
cool.
high.
Neon is cool.
A or S is the question.
Only S, being honest.
S tier?
No.
That's works.
Maybe
I think.
maybe right above argon,
I don't know if it's better
or
than
maybe
argon.
right below
High A.
argon.
I don't feel like it's better than argon.
I think it's better than hydrogen though.
Okay, I agree with that. Neptunium.
Named after Poseidon or
Oh, I thought it was
Neptune.
named after the planet.
Well, no, because if it is named after the planet, it's still named after Poseidon.
Oh, B?
I think honestly C. I don't really have much
Yeah.
connection to it.
Yeah, I think C.
That works.
Is it better or worse than cerium?
I think better. Just because
barium?
cool name, you know. Just below barium, I think.
Great. Nickel. I like nickel.
Nickel is important. It's used in our currency, and also we need nickel to survive, just like magnesium. So I
B
put
tier.
it with magnesium.
Yeah, B tier. I put it. Is it? I think
I
it's
think
better
it's-
than magnesium.
I think it's more important
What
than
about
magnesium.
lead?
I think so. I think it's more important than lead too.
Also, I had to put curium back with lead. We almost disconnected them. Is it better than lead?
Yeah, I think so.
Fermium?
Yeah, I'd say.
Helium?
No, not helium.
Figured. Nihonium.
Nihonium?
Sounds
Is that named after
Japanese.
the Japanese name for Japan? Nihonja.
I have no clue.
I think probably.
It's pretty cool. But it's a country, which means it has to be F tier.
Yeah, that's fair. I think we put them pretty high, though.
Yeah, I'd say above Krypton. Maybe even, whatever, calcium.
Yeah, probably above calcium. Manganese is slightly better, though. Niobium.
Niobium.
I don't care much for it, C tier.
Yeah, just bottom of C tier, being
I
honest.
think it's slightly better than gadolinium. Nitrogen.
Nitrogen. Very important, very important. Actually,
Nitrogen goes high.
70% of our atmosphere. So I think A tier.
But here's the thing. The atmosphere is what kills us. Everyone's died under the atmosphere, right?
Well,
I think that's a
everyone's lived under the
misconnection.
atmosphere.
Fair enough.
Also, it's in our genes and stuff, nitrogen bases, which
Alright.
makes it pretty important.
All right, A tier.
Wait, where's Mendel?
Mendel.
Put it with Mendel because
Oh, yeah, he's right
Mendel's
here.
the father of genetics.
It's slightly worse than nitrogen because Mendel made nitrogen.
Yeah. Well,
Well, technically, all
didn't-
humans make nitrogen.
didn't make nitrogen, but
Nobelium. The after same person
Oh,
who probably made the
Nobel
Alfred
Nobel Prize.
Nobel, the guy who invented TNT for mining and then invented the Peace Prize because he realized people were using TNT to kill each other.
Do we celebrate him for the good things he did or punish him for the bad things he did?
Celebrate.
Okay, B
Nick-
tier.
I feel like low B. Put him like right in the middle.
I think he's above borium.
I think above cesium too.
Yeah, cadmium too. Gallium, I'm not so sure.
No, gallium's kind of cool
He's
because
definitely not above copper.
No.
I don't think he's above gallium. Oganesson, it is the heaviest element,
I think it's pretty high just because of that.
but also it's the fakest.
Very true. I think D tier.
D tier, yeah.
Mid D.
Mid D. I think is it above Californium?
Yeah.
What about Dubnium?
Yeah.
I don't think it's above Copernicum though.
No.
Osmium.
Osmium is
Those are
cool.
all-
I'd put Osmium with Iridium, being honest.
Iridium? Where is Iridium?
I think it's B. It's in B somewhere. No, it's in A.
I don't think it's A.
I think Osmium is in. I think we put Osmium in B.
B.
Maybe right below Beryllium, or maybe right below Chromium. Actually,
They both are pretty cool. So yeah, right below Chromium. Oxygen.
S tier.
S
F
tier.
tier.
Really?
No, S tier.
I don't. But it
What's
gets you
you-
addicted.
No, S tier. I say S tier,
Fine.
just because of how necessary it
It's
is for
not
life.
going above gold.
No, I think
Carbon.
it's with carbon. Yeah, because those two are
Better
buddies.
or worse though.
Worse.
Alright.
Because those two are buddies a lot.
Palladium. I want to rate Palladium like A tier.
Yeah, Palladium's
Oh,
cool.
dude.
Wait, isn't that what Iron Man used in his artificial heart?
Actually, I have no clue. I just want to put it with Cobalt. Where's Cobalt?
CO.
Yeah, I know what it is. I said where is it?
Cobalt's an A.
Yeah, I know. Is it better or worse than Cobalt?
I think
It's
just
like
below.
an orange, isn't
I
it?
think just below.
Phosphorus. I like it. There's
I like
phosphor slimes
It's-
in Slime Rancher.
Yeah, it's also very important for life. It's used as a fertilizer. Plants need it. We need it.
Is it B or A?
B.
Okay.
I think with nickel.
That's a bit high. Honestly, I think lead's better.
Yeah, probably right below lead. But then you separated lead and curium.
Right. Right, Bucurium. Platinum. Platinum's high.
Platinum's high. I'd say platinum's
Platinum's
with gold. With gold.
An A tier?
Yeah.
I
So
think
you mean S tier?
yeah, S tier. I think it's above gold just because
Of its-
platinum is typically better.
Yeah, it's valued more.
Plutonium's not a planet.
Yeah, not a real planet.
Polonium is not like radioactive.
Radioactive.
Where does polonium go?
Radioactive. Yeah, I think C tier.
C tier? Okay. I think it's better than cerium. I think it's probably right below barium.
I agree with that.
Potassium, bananas, S tier.
Chris, get the banana.
Yeah, S tier. I love bananas. God, I love that potassium.
Also, it's K, which I think is cool.
Yeah,
I think
it's my last initial, man.
I think it's below mercury. Right
Yeah,
below.
I'd agree with that.
Promethium?
Promethium?
I don't want to pronounce this, so I'm gonna put it in F tier.
Isn't it promethium?
No, it's
Oh,
praseodymium.
praseodymium.
Yeah.
Praseodymium.
Do you have any strong opinions about it?
I don't know. I
not
think it's
really.
pretty cool. I'd say D.
All right.
Maybe below Oganesson.
Yeah, it's probably better than Wm. Promethium, I love promethium. It's flammable.
Promethium.
It's very, very flammable. I love it.
Boom, boom.
Can I put an S?
I think you can put it. I think it needs to be below oxygen. But
yes, because oxygen is what causes all flames, but promethium just explodes. Protactinium.
it sounds like you're protracting something and making it longer, so I don't like it.
All right, D tier. I think it's worse than californium.
Yeah.
Radium. That's radioactive.
Radium.
Yeah.
Radioactive. Yeah. Hey, that's one of the ones that it was radon that killed
Yeah,
Curie.
that's next. Don't worry. Where do we put radium? It's radioactive. I think it should be probably B because it's not.
I
like
think right below copper, maybe.
right below copper.
No, below nobelium. Below nobelium.
Yeah. Gotta have the Peace Prize so that they don't cause nuclear explosions. All right, I already know where radon goes. Right in between.
Lead and Curie.
Nope. It's not in between them. It's got to be on the other side.
All right, right.
That way the lead's protecting Curie. All right, uranium.
I've never heard of that.
Great, D tier. I'm gonna put at the bottom because I don't care about it. Rhodium.
Ooh, named after the Greek state of Rhodes, where one of the ancient wonders, the Colossus of Rhodes, was. So I think it's pretty high.
I'm not sure who made that up. I'm just gonna go along with it though.
Oh, I did not make that
C
up.
tier.
Yeah, C tier.
High C tier, right below antimony.
Okay.
And
I
above
think
germanium.
I think it's above germanium.
Wait a second. Why is germanium in C tier? It's named after a country. It should be an F tier.
No,
Oh wait, but
because Germany's cool.
Germany's cool,
Well,
yeah.
except for that one thing they did.
Yeah, except for that
But
like
they've
thing
grown
is,
from it, and I think
that
they're
thing a
better.
century ago. Yeah, they've grown from it, and they're really against the people who are trying to bring it back. So
Yeah, but if they do elect them, then anyways,
well, it's not
Genium.
gonna be them getting elected.
Genium.
Number is like 111.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think.
did I get that right? Oh
Yes.
my god, I'm so smart.
Yeah. You definitely couldn't see it.
No, I can't actually. It's too far away.
I
It
think
looks blurry to me.
it's not F, but it's definitely not like high.
What element are we doing?
Romangenium.
Roentgenium. That goes low. I don't like it. Its name is hard to pronounce.
Oh yeah, that. Okay, where did I put Praesidinium?
There's PR. It's right below Aganison. So put it
Oh,
below.
yeah. Okay. I think it's
First
slightly easier to pronounce.
Okay, yeah. Rubidium.
Rubidium.
Rubidium is cool.
I think rubidium is cool. Rubidine. I think high C maybe.
Yeah, I'd agree with
I
that.
think it's
that
better than
works.
Einstein.
Yeah, better than Einstein.
Ruthenium. Where's ruthenium go?
I don't care for it.
I guess it's fair.
I don't think it really matters.
I'm gonna put in C. Let me
Bottom
pad
C.
it out. I think it's better than gadolinium.
Okay.
Niobium's cool though.
Yeah.
Rutherford. What scientist was that?
Ernest Rutherford, he did the gold foil experiment.
Oh yeah,
Figured out neutrons existed, I
he's
think.
cool enough. We'll put him in C.
Or, no, he figured out protons existed.
He's worse than boron.
Yeah.
That works.
Samarium.
Is that named after Samaria?
I have no clue. Any strong opinions?
No.
Great. Bottom of C. Scandium.
Almost sounds like Scandinavia, like the Norse countries, and the Norse countries are cool.
All right, let's put it like low B.
Low B. Yeah, I'd agree
I think
with
it's above borium, but probably above cadmium. Right below radium.
Yeah.
Seaborgium.
Yeah, and that's named after Seaborgia, the country that was an oil rig, which was actually really cool. But
it's an oil rig, so pollution.
yeah, so F.
I think we put it below Livermore.
Yeah.
Selenium.
Named after the Greek goddess of the moon, Selene.
High?
All right, let's put an A tier.
A tier? Yeah, that sounds good.
I think it's better than Mendelevium. I think it's above fluorine but below iron.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Silicon.
Ooh, very important.
It's cool. I like
very
silicon.
important. Very important. I say A tier.
I'd say honestly, yeah.
Say middle A. Maybe above iridium.
I'm not sure it's above iridium or cobalt or palladium. I think it's like above chlorine.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Just because those ones are cool. Silicon is useful, but it doesn't look cool. Silver. Is that
with
I like silver.
Put it with gold.
Is that S tier? Yeah.
Put it right below gold.
Sadly, there's no bronze. What makes up bronze?
Bronze is copper and tin.
Do we put them both in S tier?
Copper and tin. We haven't gotten to tin yet.
Yeah, no. That's SN.
Yeah.
Sodium.
Pretty high table salt, you know? Maybe
I think it's like I'm not so sure.
I like salt though.
I mean, I like salt too. Where'd I put chlorine? Chlorine's an A tier.
I don't think sodium's A tier.
It's not chlorine. It's not A tier. It's B tier, if even.
I think below osmium.
Below. Yeah.
No, below copper too.
Ooh, below copper. Yeah.
And gallium.
No, I like sodium more than gallium. Plus, sodium's very, very explosive.
Oh yeah, that's true. Very
Big
reactive.
boom boom.
Strontium.
Strontium.
I feel like
Sounds like you're saying strong, almost.
Yeah, mid B.
Mid B.
No, I'd say mid C.
Mid C, probably, yeah. I think it's better than Lawrencium, dysprosium. Probably worse than Neptunium, though.
Yeah.
Sulfur, I love sulfur.
Sulfur's really nice.
Also,
Sulfur's really nice.
brimstone.
Right, exactly.
I think, honestly, S tier for S.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Not top of S tier, though.
I think it's below mercury, but
yeah, I agree.
It's above potassium. Brimstone's better than a banana.
I agree.
Tantalum.
Named after Tantalus? That's named after Tantalus. That's the guy who killed his son, stewed him up in a pot, and fed him to the gods.
Okay, I think we know where he goes.
But also,
and
in
then
Final Fantasy IX, you're part of the Tantalus thief group.
But that's a thief group, so F tier.
Yeah.
All right, I'm putting it.
They're also actors.
Above Krypton, though. I love technetium. It's the lightest artificial element, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, because it's not found in nature because of the weird neutrality thing where It's like it's right below chromium on the periodic table. I'm pretty sure, and it's not there because it's not very stable, which is why it's not found in nature.
I think it's better than selenium.
I agree.
It's technology. Although technology is kind of bad, but oh well. Tellurium. Any strong opinions
I
about
like that
tellurium?
name. Let's put
Sounds like you're trying to
mid-B.
allure someone in like, I don't know.
I say mid B.
I say no. I say C.
Honestly, I think I might be D.
I say C at the highest.
I think. Is it worse than samarium?
Yeah.
Is it worse than astatine?
Yeah.
Is it worse than plutonium?
Yeah.
No, it isn't, because that's F tier.
Oh wait, yeah. Wait, yeah.
I think it is better than oganesson.
Yeah.
But I think Copernicum is more important.
Yeah.
Tennessine, that's Tennessee.
That's named after Tennessee. Honestly, I think Tennessee's okay.
It goes with
OD.
Livermore.
No. I think we put it with California
So
because they're both
I
states.
guess that's fair. Is it? I think it's worse than California.
Yeah.
Terbium.
Terbium.
It's terrible.
Terbium. Terrible. You know, just because it's calling itself terrible, I feel like we have to lift it up and
Boost
make
its
it feel good.
confidence.
Make it feel good about itself, you know?
All right, top of S.
No, not that much.
Okay, fine.
I think
second
below-
S.
mid D.
Second S.
No, not
think below
mid-B,
lithium.
mid-B.
Yeah.
Maybe even below business.
I'm gonna put it with below iron.
Okay.
I'll say below. If I'm reading it accurately, below helium even.
Yeah, that
B.
sounds good. That sounds good.
Thallium.
Thallium?
Thallium. What do you think it's?
Thalius.
Okay, so Sons of War character, right?
Yep. Thalius Sundaris.
We need to put it
The
relatively.
champion.
We need to
See?
put relatively high just for that.
See?
I think below Germany. Above boron, maybe. No, I don't think it's even that good. I think it's below barium.
Where's barium?
It's BA.
Oh,
It's
there.
on the far right.
I think it's below polonium. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's-
I'd agree with that.
That's like
too.
radioactive or something. All right, final row. Thorium is radioactive. It goes high.
It's named after Thor. It's named after Thor.
Mid A.
See,
It's either mid A or top of B.
I'd say, but maybe next to terbium.
Yeah, probably. Is it better or worse than helium?
I think worse, to be
Alright.
honest.
Let's go with thulium. It sounds like a thallium ripoff.
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna put it like down in bottom of D. Tin goes high.
Tin is very important. Put it with copper. Make bronze.
We could. Copper's in B tier, right?
Cuprum, yeah, it's B tier. It's mid B
Do we put it after or before copper?
after, because there's more copper.
Husin.
content.
Titanium. Titanium goes high.
Oh, very high.
I like
I
titanium.
think IA.
It's either
Maybe.
high A or very, very low S.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I think it's below neon, but above hydrogen.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Tungsten. I like tungsten. It's heavy.
Tungsten's also very
It's
important.
heavy.
It's very heavy.
Also, it's W,
Yeah.
so it gets the win.
W get the win. Gotta put it at the top of S tier now.
No, please no.
It is really heavy. Have you guys ever hold a tungsten cube?
Not a tungsten cube, but whenever I was in Boy Scouts, we did the Pinewood Derby or whatever, and we would use tungsten weights to weigh down the car, and just like a little cylinder of tungsten, like a quarter of an inch long, was like 6 ounces.
I think it's above silicon. That's
Which-
It's below palladium and cobalt. 'Cause
Yeah,
those
I'd
look
agree.
Really cool,
I'd agree.
but it's still cool.
agree
Uranium
with
goes
that.
S.
S, yeah, uranium has to come.
There's a good Pokemon fan game named
It makes
after
things
it.
green. It makes things
And
green.
Uranium
Don't say
wins.
that. You'll get sued. There was not a Pokemon fan game named after it. It never existed. I think it's below
Oops.
mercury.
Yeah, I'd agree.
It's not liquid, but it's really cool.
Vanadium?
Vanadium. I don't like it.
It's V. It's half of a W, which means it gets half the win, which means it's in the middle of C.
Okay. Wouldn't top of C be half the win? It's not better than antimony.
No, it's not.
It's not better than boron. I don't think it's better than polonium.
Put it.
It's better than neptunium.
Yeah, I'd agree. Xenon.
What we
That's the
aren't.
one. We talked about that one.
So I think it's a really cool element.
I think
we
xenon's
should put it in like A tier.
I think H. I think
Mid
maybe
to
with
low.
argon and neon, because it's also a noble gas, you know?
Oh yeah. Noble gas is noble. Maybe we should put nobelium up there.
We put Krypton's a noble gas, and we don't like Krypton.
Yeah, Krypton kind of killed Superman, so we don't care. Ytterbium. That's a weird name.
You birds.
I'm putting it with Presidonium and
Okay.
Morphinium.
I like the next one. I really like the next one.
Yttrium.
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 Wrong one.
Yttrium.
Sad.
Yttrium. It almost sounds like atrium.
Isn't that like a big room?
Yeah, it's a big open room.
So where do we want it?
Maybe right below chromium.
Right below chromium? I think it's below osmium too.
Yeah, I'd agree.
It's better than Mount Everest though.
Yeah.
Zinc.
Zinc, very important, very important.
Zinc?
Up with magnesium and stuff.
Yeah. Zinc should probably go.
I'd say above magnesium.
I don't know. Zinc is cool because it's Z, but
You
Yeah,
are way
maybe
past
has-
magnesium. Magnesium's in B.
oh, well, it's like right here. Okay. I don't think it's better than magnesium. I think it's better than indium though. What about neodymium? Is zinc better than a neodymium magnet?
Yeah, I think so.
Great.
Last one, zirconium.
What are we thinking, Logan?
Honestly, it's a pretty cool name, being honest.
What are we thinking,
I think
Logan?
maybe mid B.
Mid B.
That sounds good to me.
All right, Logan. Is it better or worse than beryllium?
I think no.
Okay.
That's not.
What about copper? Better or worse than copper?
I'd also say no.
Better or worse than
I'm
radium?
saying no, but no is not an answer to the question.
Yeah,
It's not
It
a yes
works.
or no question.
Better or worse than radium?
I think probably better.
All right. Gallium.
I would say worse.
All right. Putting it right above nobelium.
Oh, I just realized my mistake.
What?
You're right. No wasn't an answer.
All right. So this is the final ranking. In S2, we have arsenic, bromine, platinum, gold, silver, carbon, oxygen, promethium, mercury, uranium, sulfur, potassium, and that's it.
In A tier, we have argon, neon, xenon, thallium.
It's titanium. It's difficult to see. I
I
understand.
can't read it. I'm
I'll
sorry.
just read them all.
I'm blind.
Titanium, hydrogen, lithium, bismuth, iridium, cobalt, palladium, tungsten, silicon, chlorine, iron, technetium, selenium, fluorine, mendelevium, nitrogen, lanthanum, and actinium in A tier.
B
In C
tier.
we have aluminum, helium, thorium, terbium, nickel, fermium, radon, lead, curium, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, neodymium, indium, beryllium, chromium, osmium, yttrium, metanarium, copper, tin, sodium, gallium, zirconium, nobelium, radium, scandium, cadmium, cesium, and borium. And then in C tier, we have rubidium, einsteinium, antimony, rhodium, germanium, boron, rutherfordium, holmium, hafnium, barium, polonium, thallium, vanadium, neptunium, strontium, dysprosium, lawrencium, molybdenum, cerium, niobium, ruthenium, galidonium, lutetium, and samarium. In D tier, we have acetine, erbium, darmastium, copernicium, tellurium, oganesson, ytterbium, rhodium, praseodymium, dubnium, californium, tennessine, protactinium, hassium, berkelium, fluorovium, rhenium, thulium, and then finally in F, we have iodine, manganese, the confusing one, nihonium, because that's named after a country, calcium, because real people have strong bones, don't eat them, tantalum, I don't remember why,
Because
krypton.
he killed his own son and fed him
he's
to the
named after someone.
gods.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty bad thing. Don't kill your own sons. Krypton, because he killed Superman. Livermorium, because it's British. Seaborgium, I forgot.
Because it's an oil rig.
Oh, right, oil rig. Europium, because it's Europe. Francium, because it's France. Americium, because it's America. Moscovium, because it's Russia. And plutonium, because it's not a planet.
Yeah, Pluto's not a planet, guys. Sorry to burst your bubble.
This has been an episode of The Podcast.
A totally human experience.
If you enjoyed this episode, keep a lookout for more content from us, and think about clicking the like and subscribe button. Your support means a lot to us.